M&M.
Correct. Doug.
Bank.
Adding up all the whole numbers from 1 to 36 equals what three-digit number often linked to evil?
666.
Correct. Mike. According to Hoyle, what is the highest ranking card of each suit in the game of contract bridge?
Spade.
No. Ace. Ari, what discount airline ticket website founded by Jay Walker uses the ad slogan, name your own price?
Priceline.com.
Correct. Erin, which occurred first, Sesame Street debut of Mr. Snuffleupagus or the birth of TV newsman George Stephanopoulos?
George Stephanopoulos.
Correct. Cherice, the Battle of Verdun. Time's up. I can't complete the question. In that round, you banked $1,500. That money's going to go through to the next round, but one of you won't. As a kid, which one of you got coal in your stocking and tried to eat it? It's time to vote off the weakest link.
Doug is statistically the strongest link. The weakest link is Mike. But will the votes follow the facts?
All right, team, voting is over. It's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Mike. Mike. Ari.
Erin.
Erin. Erin.
Doug, what do you do for a living?
I drive a monorail
Where?
at a theme park in Orlando, Florida.
Gee, what theme park, Doug?
Disney World.
How long have you been doing that?
6 years.
You like it?
It's great.
Were you ever a character?
Yeah,
What were you?
I was Tigger.
What a coincidence, because the team right now is playing like poo. Doug, why'd you pick Erin?
Well, she missed both her questions, especially the one about Voyager. I'm a Star Trek fan, and I knew Voyager.
Well, in that last round, Mike was the worst player statistically, but it's votes that count out here. So, Erin, I hope you're a baseball fan, because we've got 2 tickets to the Athens Braves. 3 votes, you're the weakest link. Goodbye.
It's definitely possible that the men are voting together. I definitely wasn't the weakest link and feel that I don't deserve to have been kicked off the show.
Nervous about foot on?
5 of you left, 15 seconds coming off the clock. We'll start with the strongest link from the last round. That is Doug. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Doug, in geography, what is the only U.S. state name to end with the letter K?
I don't know.
New York. Mike, by definition, a duplex contains how many separated living units?
2.
Correct. Ari, Walter Matthau starred as Coach Morris Buttermaker in what movie about a team of Little League misfits?
Bad News Bears.
Correct. Cherice,
Bank.
what S is the cat breed that originated in Asia and includes the varieties Blue Point, Chocolate Point, and Lilac Point?
Siamese.
Correct. Lee, in his Ode on a Distant Prospect of Eton College, what noun does Thomas Gray say is bliss?
Ignorance.
Correct. Doug, in the U.S. cartoon TV special that first aired in December 1969, Jackie Vernon voiced what title snowman?
Frosty.
Correct. Mike.
Bank.
In world politics, Hamid Karzai is the interim leader of what war-torn country?
Afghanistan.
Correct. Ari, what singer scored top 10 hits with the songs Hit Me With Your Best Shot and We Belong?
Britney Spears.
No Pat Benatar. Cherice, since 1923, which brand of athletic shoes has made the Chuck Taylor All-Star?
Converse.
Correct. Lee, in the human larynx, what pair of elastic connective tissues vibrate to produce sound when air passes up from the lungs?
Vocal cords.
Correct. Doug,
Bank.
in business, Friends and Family is a program offered by what long-distance U.S. phone company?
AT&T.
No MCI. Mike. Time's up. In that round, you banked $2,000. That money's going to go through to the next round, but to teach you a lesson, one of you will not. Who could make more money squeegeeing windows at the freeway exit? It's time to vote off the weakest link.
Statistically, Mike is the strongest link. Doug, the strongest link from the last round, is now the weakest link. But who will be voted off this time?
All right, voting over. It's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Doug. Ari.
Lee.
Lee. Doug.
Well, team, we have us a tie. Lee and Doug have 2 votes each. Ari, remind all the nice folks what you do again.
I'm a motivational speaker.
Man, you should have talked to this group before the show. So, I didn't know that Britney Spears recorded Hit Me With Your Best Shot. Which is fascinating because Britney Spears, when Hit Me With Your Best Shot came out, she would have been negative 13 months.
I usually listen to jazz and classical versus the pop stuff.
That music is classical by now. So, Ari, why'd you pick Doug?
I don't know is not really an acceptable answer.
Hey, Doug, so why'd you pick Lee?
Well, she either didn't bank something or she got one wrong or that shirt. Sorry.
Well, not everybody can be dressed like a test pattern. Here's a little bit of trivia, Doug. Lee hasn't missed anything in the entire show.
She hasn't.
No, she hasn't. Well, when the vote is tied, the strongest link has to cast the deciding vote. And in that last round, the strongest link was Mike. I'm surprised too, Mike. Now you're faced with a big decision right now. You voted for Lee, and you can kick off Lee right now, or you can change your mind and kick off Doug. It is your choice. You can get rid of either one of them. What do you want to do?
I think I'll stick with my choice.
You know I'm going to ask you why.
You know, once you vote with something, you got to go with it.
Well, Lee, we didn't get to talk to you because you were so busy getting everything right.
Story of my life.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
You are so bad. I totally don't want to see Mike win this game. We had an alliance that we were not going to vote against each other. And the first chance he got, he stabbed me in the back.
Round 3, team, and you banked $3,500 so far. 4 of you left, 15 seconds coming off the clock. We'll start with the strongest link from the last round, and that is Mike. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Mike, what current late-night TV host invited the surgeons who did his quintuple bypass to appear on his show?
Jay Leno.
No David Letterman. Ari, in advertising, Kellogg's mascot Tony the Tiger's nose is which color, blue or pink?
Pink.
No blue. Cherice, in terms of area, what former communist nation that included Russia was the largest member of the Warsaw Pact?
Afghanistan?
No, the Soviet Union. Doug, if a town with 104 residents tripled its population, how many residents would it have?
312.
Correct. Mike, what female star of the film Dangerous Liaisons has been nominated for 5 Oscars but has yet to win one?
Ann Archer.
No, Glenn Close. Ari, in the U.S., a wine that is 12.5% alcohol would be how many proof?
24.
No, 25. Cherice, the great fish moves silently through the night water are the first words of what Peter Benchley novel?
War and Peace?
No, Jaws. Doug, which electronic Parker Brothers game says... Time's up. I can't complete the question. In that round, you banked nothing. So that nothing will go through to the next round, and one of you will not. Whose mental weather report calls for only slightly chance of brain? It's time to vote off the weakest link.